So now comes to yours and my favorite topic about our favorite Gareth Southgate and English side. Now, எனக்கு வந்து ஒண்ணே தான் சார். He decided in this time around to bring 8 to 9 forwards for this tournament. Okay, 8 to 9. Okay, normally வந்து 4-5 தான் இருக்கும் சார். ஆனா 8 to 9 and all good strikers. And I felt that எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து ஒரு skill இருந்துச்சு, could have done something different when comes to important game. But from game number 1 வந்து கடைசி கேமோ, the first motive was defensive. That's why you played Declan Rice and Cleven Phillips to marshal the defense. Okay, so they did well marshalling. அதனால வந்து everybody struggled to score, including Italy also struggled to score because they were playing defensive. And then you have 3 fellas, Harry Kane, Raheem Sterling, either Mason Mount or Saka will play and they will try to do something among them, tiki-taka and try to score a goal. அதுல இருந்து ஒரு கோல் அடிப்பானுங்க. எப்படியோ ஃபைனல் வரைக்கும் கொண்டு போயிட்டான் சார். ஓகே, அங்கேயும் அதே மாதிரி விளாண்டு, okay, you could say I defended well, we only lost by penalty and all that, but what did you do to win the game? Then why did you bring so much of strikers and you didn't even Spain, who failed to score goals, they create so many chances. And you had some, Sancho played like against Ukraine. That's the only game he played. Then he came last minute to take a penalty which he missed. Rashford, who was like, played well for United, didn't even get a chance to start. Yes, Raheem Sterling played well and all that, but you played them 90 minutes. Of course they will score eventually. It didn't give chance for anyone. Saka came in, was good. Grealish, Jack Grealish, they said many things about him. I think he maybe did some changes and all that, but was not fully used. Your system was very much defensive. And I was happy that they went all the way to final with this, but I was really hoping to see for him to make some drastic decision on the final, but he decided to play the same side he played throughout the tournament. And that's where I was disappointed because you don't get this chance, you see. So Italy வந்து நிறைய வாட்டி வந்து final போயிருக்காங்க, they know how to do it, and they win or lose, they know how to come back. But for you, this is the first final in 50 years, and you decided to blow the very good opportunity. You thought you can play defensive, snatch one goal, and maybe can win in penalty, which failed eventually. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, I think I wrote England off the moment Southgate had an issue with Trent.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Look, Trent is not injured. He's in pre-season right now.
Yep.
All right. He's in pre-season at the moment. I have a very strong feeling that something's wrong between Southgate and Trent. என்னமோ நடந்திருக்கு, என்னமோ பேசிருக்கா. He dropped him. Southgate dropped Trent, right? That's why I was thinking, why you அப்ப எதுக்கு நீ வந்திருக்க? எல்லா லிவர்பூல் கேம்லயே வந்து மூலையில உட்காந்துட்டு எதுக்கு ட்ரெண்ட்ட நீ டிராப் பண்ணிட்ட? யாரு ஹெண்டர்சன் எங்க 30 நிமிஷம் விளையாடுறதுக்கு ஹெண்டர்சன் ஏன் நீ டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ணி வீடியோல பாத்துருக்கலாமே?
ஆமா,
நீ வீடியோல பாத்துருக்கலாமே. எதுக்கு வேற யாரு நீ எடுத்த? யாருமே எடுக்கலையா? ஓகே, அது வந்து என்னோட பயாஸ்னஸ் கமெண்ட் சொல்லிக்கலாம். நிறைய பேர் சொல்றது ஓகே ஃபைன். Now Harry Kane, okay, Harry Kane, yes, he carried England through qualifying and all that. The fella struggled to play. Okay, he scored 2 goals. Boo-hoo, and the game la ethana goal potrukala, he put someone else. All right,
in the tournament he scored 4 goals, but early stage he was struggling.
Yeah, and I mean on that one game he scored 2 goals lah. Right, so I'm thinking, then that's when the media went, just when we wanted to write Harry Kane off, he brought England here and there. Look, you had proper fast forwards, okay? Yes. Where you had Sterling, who is fast, who's going down the flank, and he has blocked. He gives it back to Harry Kane, and guess what Harry Kane has done? Sir, ஒரு ட்ரெயில யூட்டர்ன் போடுறோமா சார்?
ஆமா சார், அழகா ஷீல் மூடிட்டு
அது அப்படியே நவுற கல்ல சார் 4-5 பேர் அப்படியே உழுதுருவான் சார் பந்து.
ஆமா சார், அதான் சார் அவனுக்கு வந்து காம்படிஷன் நல்ல சான்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஆனா he didn't create the competition. You should go and tell Harry Kane, if you don't get it done, bring in Calvert-Lewin. Give him a chance to play.
இல்ல சார்,
விளையாடவே இல்ல சார் அவன்.
என்னது ஒரு half an hour or before start of the game or after the game, he's the captain. This பாருங்க, இப்பெல்லாம் வந்து இந்த கேப்டன்சி வந்து gone are the days, right? He's not to stay, he's not a Lampard.
He said it in his own mouth. Given an option, of course he would have chose Anderson as the captain, which is proven. He's a winner. He have won cups and all that. Maybe he's not the best midfielder. Maybe Rice and Phillips maybe slightly better than him, but on the experience, sir, how to manage game, playing with the highest level and all that. He could have done one. That's where Manchidi won, because of the club experience and all he had. And who was the only winners in the England side? Chelsea players who won the Champions League without even realizing they won. Okay, they were just in the final. They got a coach halfway and they went to the final and they won. So there was no really experienced player there. And the best left back in that game in the final, which was the Chelsea player, I forgot his name. He didn't even play. They decided to play with Shaw. Of course, Shaw scored a very nice goal. அழகான கோல் தான் அது. அழகா அப்படி டேப் பண்ணி வந்துச்சு. அது தெரியும், அப்போ நெஞ்சில உடஞ்சிருக்கோட்டு. அதுவும் எம்பியூ பிளேயரா. Other than that, ஒன்றும் செய்யல சார். Kyle Walker played very well. So these players who played well, ஒன்னு அவங்கள பெனல்டி எடுக்க வச்சிருக்கலாம். Okay, so அது விடுமே, அது வந்து completely fluke and all that lah. But what you say is true. It is just that two things, Sterling and Harry Kane, and actually Saka did more things than these two did actually. You see,
he used Rashford, Sancho and Saka as a scapegoat. Bali sir.
Ama sir.
Okay, wow. It is that. You see, he just is their sacrificial lambs.
Yep.
How can you not? Why wasn't Henderson taking penalties? You took Henderson out.
Yes. Okay? Of course, yeah.
What were you trying to prove? Okay, apna onoda thought process na, or you thought you are not going to penalties, is it? In the extra time lane நீ முடிச்சிரலாம் அப்படின்னு உன்னோட thought process எனக்கு புரியல. What is your thought process? அப்ப நீ வந்து you still kept these three players. You took matured players because இதுதான் உனக்கு தேவைப்படுது. Okay, penalty end of the gameக்கு வந்து அப்புறமேல் வருவோம். You are against defending masterclass in the final. Okay, wow. But defending masterclass இருந்தாலும் they have got one which was evident. Everybody was showing pulled his shirt and all that. Please, this is football. It happens. Okay, it happens.
Obviously,
just like how Raheem Sterling dived for the penalty, this happened. Okay, this happened. Boo-hoo, suck it up, princess. Right now, you are against aging defenders. No doubt they are good at a one-on-one position. They are aging defenders. You have Rashford, you have Sancho, you have all these speed players who can run riot. Okay, in the Italian team. What you did?
Why brought them 2 minutes before the game end to take penalty and miss it.
So they are fresh. Okay. The nerves is not calm. They are not even sweating. They're sweating is probably because they're stressed. All right. They are the young people. The whole world is watching them. All right. ட்ரைனிங்ல வந்து என்னென்னமோ செய்வானுங்க, கிராஸ் பார் சேலஞ்ச்லாம், இந்த போல் அந்த கோல் இதெல்லாம் பண்றது வந்து அது வந்து ட்ரைனிங் என்வாயரன்மெண்ட். ஓகே, control, neutral, relax, stress free. That's what you said. 50 years kalichi, the whole of England is watching you. And Southgate, you put these three players in it. I mean, idu thonala. I'm thinking நீ உனக்கு இருக்கிற பிளேயர்ஸ் விட்டு நீ போயும் இவனுங்களை இறக்கிருக்க. 19 years old. What is it 19 or 18? Saka,
19. Of
course, goal பூந்துச்சுனா yes, is great. wow, youngster, the English media would have, ஐயோ சவுத்கேட்டுக்கு நைட்ஹுட் கிடைக்குதோ இல்லையோ, சக்காக்கு ஒரு நைட்ஹுட் கொடுத்திருப்பாங்க. எல்லாம் செஞ்சிருப்பாங்க. அதுதான் பூர்லையே. இப்ப வந்து நீ என்ன செஞ்சிருக்கணும், உனக்கு தெரியும். இட்ஸ் ஆல்ரெடி you must predict. You as a manager, you should see where your game is going, lah.
Correct.
Don't tell me you should have already predicted. You should have planned. How many times we see teams, ivanga thidin ipa maatara, okay, they are pushing for penalties. Nama paatona soluma illaya?
Of course.
You know, okay, that's when you know all the mature players and all that coming in and all that. That's why you know, okay, that means he's going in. He wants to seal this off and take his best foot forward. Put his best players who can take a penalty. Okay, va? அதுதான் நீ செஞ்சிருக்க தவிர, நீ இந்த 3 young players நீ போய் இறக்கி விட்டுருக்க. Okay, now Rashford, how often does he take penalty for United?
Bruno Fernandes.
ஆமா, ஓகேவா? Before இது Bruno Fernandes தான் கேட்கணும். Sancho, I don't know whether
Sancho takes for Dortmund, it seems. I found out he does take, but Saka I have never seen. Very important, sir. இவனுங்க அவ்வளோ கேம் டைமும் கிடைக்கல the whole tournament late. And probably their confidence level is nowhere close to Maguire or Kane, who took the penalty. Yeah, and I was told that I read it somewhere that he have decided the penalty takers, and he just keep naming these people are the one going to take. So normally what they do is, yes, நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி ட்ரைனிங்ல எல்லாமே செய்வானுங்க. அந்த கேம்ல Saka didn't have a good game because Shalini actually completely controlled them. So he didn't have a good game. So the smartest thing to do, I think you and me, even though we have decided, we will tell them what, are you ready or not? Okay?
No, don't ask. You're the manager.
Sir, as a manager, he made a call ready. He made the call. But then again, you need to ask the player as well. Are you ready or not?
Call. Yep. You made the wrong call. There's no point going back and asking whether are you ready or not. அவன் என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணா as a player, போட்ட நான் தான் ராஜா, நான் தான் மந்திரி. போடல gone. Okay, wow. The whole nation look what happened. Remo உலக அழிஞ்ச மாதிரி அடிச்சுக்கிட்டானுங்க, அதை பண்றானுங்க. I mean, you're not even supposed to be there in the final in the first place. Look, you got into Denmark and played the dive for that penalty and got to wherever you all got. But at the end of the day, Southgate used these 3 players as a sacrificial lamb. These 3 players should have started the game.
So did you think that he actually played for a draw?
No. You see, he went for the game. That's why you get the 2 minutes or first.
No. I mean, before starting the game, do you think that he played for a draw first for 90 minutes?
No. He would have. You see, Southgate style, he would have gone in for to win.
1-0,
right?
1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 or whatever, 2-0, or because they want to make sure they want to seal it in the bag, right? They thought they can nick it. Okay, wow. They thought they can nick it because you know why? They were having a so-called a good run in the tournament. What?
Yeah. They were having never had such run before. Yeah, correct.
They were having, so most of the time is semi-finals or quarterfinals, they're off. Okay, so now they're having a good run. The morale is there, the team spirit is there. So he would have gone in, all right, 1-0, seal the game, or 2-0, seal the game. Or maybe I might be wrong. Okay, I'm not professional and we can't say what.
Yeah, நீங்க சொல்றது உண்மைதான்.
I mean, அந்த கேம் பார்க்க மேல தான் நம்ம சரி, ஓகே, ஏன்னா இல்லாட்டினா you wouldn't have pushed and you wouldn't have got if you think you would have gone in for the draw, you wouldn't have scored the first goal. Okay, wow, right. Now நீ உனக்கு தெரியும், you've got slow defenders and slow midfielders except for Chiesa. You got slow midfielders and you should have put your best foot forward. ஒரு half an hour சரி, ஒரு first half சரி, நீ உன்னோட players you got fast players, you should have got them in and see what damage you can make, right? Because you're not changing your defense. It's a simple thing. you need to give instruction to go as much as you're up. I want you to be down. You need to defend. You need to defend from up as well. And the instruction of this is absolutely crucial. Defending starts from the front. Okay, wow. So you lose the ball, you're going in, you're closing down, you're closing the angles, you're closing. That's the mid and the actual defenders. Don't worry about them. It's your job as the forwards to quickly close them down, to prevent the counter or to prevent the long ball or all that. So give time for the mid and the defense to calm down and strategize how they want to play this game. Because they would have pushed up when they are attacking. You lose ball, you have to straight away, you should have gone. And the players will do that. Harry Kane is not going to do that. By the time he wakes up, seriously, yes, good striker in the D, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But seriously, I cannot understand how you have powerful strikers, forward speed with these players, and you did not use them enough. Even though you were leading some games comfortably, you didn't give them game time.
Correct.
Yes, correct. You should have give them game time. Because if you think that, hey, these are all important players, you know you're already controlling the game. Or half an hour or every game, 7 or 8 games, I think, odd games, you should have given enough game time. You didn't prepare them. But what you did, when it mattered, you used them, you put their necks on the chopping board, and they got chopped. And this is what so shame on you, Southgate, for doing this. You wasted talents. Now you know what will happen. Sancho is coming to United. Signed to United. Right? Guess what you think his reception is going to be in Old Trafford?
It's pretty bad. It's going to be very bad. The person who missed the penalty, as much as they love Beckham, but for the fiasco he did against Argentina, he got booed the whole season. Right, so that's what's going to happen to him. And sad to say, maybe Rashford and Saka might go through that as well. But I realize Sancho Ukraine players that game they won 4-0, so that shows that when you change things again and the competition so and the other team cannot catch. Now other than expect on the final maybe Sancho, someone might come in to change. When it was so predictable level of games that Southgate did, it was very easy for Mancini to hit.
So to start the game, you should throw in a wild card. Or a wild card and he put so that's when you know.
And they had like 3-4 wild card. Grealish.
See, okay, Grealish, whether he's, I think I'm hearing a lot. The English Xavier, English Iniesta. I'm thinking, enough.
நம்ம அவனை பார்த்தோம் சார். Aston Villaல ஒரு superstar. Okay, Aston Villaல சார். He's not proven even in the Premier League.
Aston Villa ஒரு பாண்டு Champions League ஜெயிச்சிருக்கானுங்க.
Of course, historically, பெரிய club Champions League ஜெயிச்சிருக்காங்க. Okay, I respect that as a Villa. I got nothing against Villa.
and 7 கோசம் போட்டுருக்கானுங்களா?
ஆமா, and Grealish is also a Liverpool fan. அதோ நான் ஒத்துக்கிறேன். Okay, I should be happy if they sign him and all that. But it's not proven. And they were so happy this time around in England team. We didn't have the Liverpool and Manchester issue and all this while how they were controlled. What crap is that? Jordan Henderson, I don't know. Roy Keane said that. Why do you need Henderson? To do what? To tell jokes at night? To play card and all that?
Spot on.
That's what he said.
Jordan drop பண்ணிருக்கணும்.
Exactly.
He could have just gone straight into the Liverpool squad pre-season. I'll just work on my team and this one, because I don't need that, because there's no any other Liverpool player there. Trent is already pulled. Like I said, I dare not say this. I may be conspiring. I have a strong feeling he pulled out of the squad.
But he had that. That's a pretty good friendly game he had. But again, அவன் எங்க சார் விளையாண்டுருப்பான்? ரைட் பேக்லயா இல்ல மிட்ஃபீல்ட்லயா எங்க சார் விளையாண்டுருப்பான் அவனோட கேம் ஸ்டைல் எப்படி வாட் எக்ஸ்பெக்டட் I could not see it matching up in that whole lineup, and I'm pretty sure Southgate already decided the lineup that the game style they play even before the tournament started. ஏன்னா அப்படியே தான் விளையாண்டானுங்க அவனுங்க அவன் கேம் மாத்தவே இல்லை. And Anderson, who played against Ukraine, he came and scored a goal. I'm happy for him. At least he wanted the England goal. He scored and all that.
Yeah.
But the Italy game he should have started. Why still play Rice and Philip? அப்ப நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி Sancho, Lati Grealish, யாராச்சும் ஒரு ஆளை போட்டுருக்கும் சார் to change the game style.
Yes, throw the formation a bit. Give them time to think. By the time they think, you can make damage already.
Exactly.
You didn't do that, and now now you what people are saying, give him time and not to call for his head and all that. Give him time, no problem. Give him time. But what Southgate has done, not many people have realized, is very, very. He may have ruined 3 players' career.
Possible.
May have, because we don't know yet. Hopefully, I just hope that Sancho and Marshall and Sacco gets என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க ஒரு smooth start to their season. Okay, ஏதோ நடக்காம, and I hope everything goes well for them. But I have a feeling that the clubs are going to be able to control this.
கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் தான் சார், கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம். Saka will go back to a very young coach there. அப்புறம் அங்க வந்து யுனைடெட்ல வந்து ஒலே அங்கே ஃபர்கசனோ இல்ல கிளாப்போ இல்ல someone who's bigger than large இருந்தாங்கன்னா அவனுங்க they could have able to tell you what to do and how to go about it. Young coaches they're not அந்த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் இல்ல, அந்த மேன் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் சொன்னீங்கன்னா அது இல்ல. And Southgate knows this very well, because in Euro 96 he missed the penalty and he is suffering. He said he suffered until now, in fact, for missing that. So he knows how big of a responsibility is that. And உனக்கு அதெல்லாம் நீ வந்து உன்னோட இதுல டிசைட் பண்ணிருக்கலாம் உன்னோட penalty takers. Kyle Walker had a fantastic as a defender, he played well. So அவனுக்கு penalty கொடுத்திருக்கலாம், okay, ஈஸியா கொடுத்துக்கலாம். Stones also had good season, அவனுக்கும் கொடுத்திருக்கலாம். Okay lah, you really want to gamble lah, நீ Phillips கொடுத்திருக்கலாமே, Clement Phillips. Raheem Sterling who scored 4 goals, அவனும் இல்ல penalty kickல. அதெல்லாம் விட்டுட்டு இவங்க வந்து கொண்டு வரது, I just didn't find it very smart thing to do.
You didn't give your, I think the player who made most damage to the opposition, England is Raheem Sterling.
Yes.
Okay? He did most of the damage. Why he did most of the damage? I think it's not rocket science, not because of his speed.
Yes. Yes.
Not because of his 6 foot figure and his strength and all that. It's purely because of his speed. He turns his running. Okay, he's running straight on to the defenders, and he's just throwing things away. Okay, and he put one. I think he put one on a plate for Kane as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and he had a confident boost that he has scored that bunch of goals, and then he would have been even more confident taking the penalty than the players who actually missed, because they have not scored the goal. The same goes like Henderson also same. Henderson actually scored. So out of Kurtunda, and he have taken for Liverpool, he could have. He knows the pressure, what need to be done and all that.
Or coach when they tells you, okay, say right, I'm telling you, right, Vijay, final, all right, you're taking a penalty, all right. There's 2 things you will tell me. Yep. Okay, or you say no. Okay, wow. These are 2 things. But then again, if you say no, you should understand you're playing for the club. It is your responsibility. When the coach calls you up, you need to go in. This is your responsibility. You score or not, it doesn't matter. You need to go there.
Yep.
All right. Other is there. So because mentally, everybody, 26 players have to be prepared, because they know this is the structure of the tournament. There will be a time where situation comes in where the penalties come in 50-50. All of you mentally has to be prepared. அது ஒரு செக்ஷன் இருக்கும். அது வந்து ஒரு கோர்ஸ், ஒரு குர்சு சார்.
ஆமா சார், அதுதான் புரிய போட்டுது. இந்த யங் மேனேஜர் லூயிஸ் என்ரிகே did the same thing. Asked Morata to take the last kick. Okay. Despite whatever have happened, and you said it just now in the beginning, we feel bad what they are doing and all that. Why, as a coach, I want him to go through that? இது வந்து அவ்வளவு டேமேஜிங். அஃப்கோர்ஸ் கோவம் முன்னானா எல்லாத்தையும் மறந்துடுவானுங்க. அவன் மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டான். And he is struggling right now. He did the same mistake there. Yeah, we hope for that as well. Okay, thank you so much. I think we spent pretty good, almost 1 hour plus. I think we had good fun talking about the Hero.
Always, yes.
Yeah, it was a good tournament, and I'm happy to share with you. And again, congratulations for Zuri's victory. And
thank you.
and we look forward for the Premier League to start soon, and let's see how it goes. Right. So thank you so much, and that's all. Thank you, guys.